Well, this is going to be a difficult one because I'm going to talk you through the tool that I'll use to talk to you, or to at least to project manage the creation of your website. And the tool's called Podio, podio.com, podio.com. And this is to replace email, because if we get into an email conversation, we'll get, I don't know, hundreds of emails, and we'll get the tasks lost and we won't know what's going on. So I use Podio to stop that. It, for me, it does two things. It lets me leave somewhere a task for you to complete, a bit of information I need or something, but it also gives you the ability to see what progress we're making and where we're going and how far things are coming along, and to task me directly as well. So it's not just for me to get things from you, it's also for you to see what's going on. Now, each Podio page that I create is different because your site is different to the next person's site and stuff. This is what I've just started on now, so I'm setting this up, and I'll show you the kind of thing that it's got here. So by default, it's got this activity stream here with all the things that have happened. It's got a calendar and it's got tasks. I've added files here, and this is generally where I'll drop the contract in. So there'll be a copy of the contract in the Podio page, which you can look at and refer to at any time, and you can even ask questions on it and stuff. When I've invited you in, you're here, and whenever I'm talking or doing anything, I can use the @ symbol to task people directly, to mention them or say it's them and stuff. So I can leave a task specifically for you if I want to. I'll show you the kind of thing I'm talking about. So in here, from this screen, the kind of generic things, I can create a task for somebody. So in the create task there, I can put to review contract. I can find the person that's gonna review the contract, and then I can add some bits here. Please review, whatever. I can put a due date. I can go as far as I want to. That you'll get a notification to say, task has been set for you and stuff. When you've done that task, you can mark it completed, and then it'll go away. There are some other things that go on in here, and I add them, and they're called apps, and they are just a better way of me asking you a question, to kind of ask you a question and give you a place to give me the answer. One of those is site pages and content that I generally create. So when I'm creating sites or pages or bits and pieces, I'll make an item for that. And in here, let's look at one. So in here, I'm creating pages. I've called those pages Teachers English and Maths. So that you can see their pages by the green dot on there. So they're Teachers English and Maths. If I go into one of these, I've created this to ask you the question. So that's the title. It's a page. It's currently in gathering data mode, and this is the stuff I'm asking for. For each service, I'd like the following: short description, brief description, full description. I've marked the person who I want it for. That would generally be yourself. You'll get this. You can then fill in this bits and pieces, and as we go along, I will be able to then say how far I'm along with this page. So in essence, what I'm doing is I'm creating a page that asks you a question, but also gives you the kind of framework to answer the question in a way that's going to mean that we're going to get the whole process done quicker. I hope that makes sense. Now, when I've built this site, I'll generally make you an admin of this workplace. So if you're not the person that has that answer, you can invite somebody else. You can add somebody else from your place of work that's going to help you with it, because you might not be that person. So you can add them. You can do the same things that I've done. You can change the information required from to that person. You can work on it together, and all the time we can see what's going on, and we don't get lost in a mire of emails. Okay, so that's Podio. I suppose the main thing to do is just jump in and get started with it, because it's very easy to do. It makes everything really really easy to manage, and it means you're not trudging through days worth of emails to try and find what you said or what somebody else said, or what something is, or what you're expected to provide. Podio, awesome bit of kit.